The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
June read on new home sales is definitely a miss. 631,000, that's seasonally adjusted and annualized. That is the weakest read of the year. As a matter of fact, it's the weakest pace since October of last year.
Existing home sales in June down 0.6% to a seasonally adjusted annualized rate of 5.38 million units. That's a big miss.
All right, let's get to the economy.
The data seems to be great in the U.S.
Looking good despite tariffs.
This economy is so robust.
The economy is solid.
Certainly the economy is in a good shape right now.
The economy is in great shape.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
It's amazing, isn't it? It's just amazing. Here we have the housing market. I talked about the housing market yesterday for quite a while. That President Obama screwed our nation, screwed the working middle class when he turned around and gave the biggest inventory of homes in history that were the foreclosed homes that the banks were holding on to after the 2008 crash, and he sold them to his buddies, to his big money bundlers, the big hedge funds who helped him get elected. Sold them to him 25 cents on a dollar so they could take them and rent them, causing a crisis where home ownership has dropped in the lowest in 50 years. But it also caused the crisis of that the homes that were left, that were not part of a foreclosure, the few homes, they skyrocketed. And then you had that dope Obama turn around, put so many regulations on land. If there was a little puddle or a little turtle crossing the road, oh, that land, no, you can't use it, can't build on it. He took about half of our land away. So that means the cost of land skyrocketed, which is the biggest cost of your home, that also put out of reach affordable middle-class homes. Unbelievable. So there it is. The numbers are in. And wages aren't going up enough to keep up with the prices. That's the big problem. We also have, remember, this is supposed to be a fantastic economy. If the economy is so fantastic, then why has Congress since Obama, since he's been in office, when he was in office for 8 years, can't fix the pensions? Oh, I know. Listen, many of you feel comfortable that you're not in a 401k, which you should be lucky not to be in a 401k, because it's the biggest skimming operation in the country, which 2/3 of whatever you save for savings, remember, goes to the person taking care of the fund. That's right. Can you imagine that? 2/3 of what you save for retirement goes to Wall Street for fees. Now, people say, well, I don't have a 401k. Thank God I got a pension. Well, you're no safer. No. Since 2008, the crash of 2008 wiped out much of the money. It's never, and those pension funds are managed so terribly that there's such shortfalls that many of the pensions, if you're in a pension, like out in the Midwest right now, there's 1.5 million retirees, they can't get paid. Well, you say, well, there's the Pension Benefit Guarantee Corporation, the federal agency. They're supposed to protect me. Oh, no, it doesn't work like that. They are so underfunded, they're going broke. They're going broke. They're facing a $555 billion shortfall. So the agency that was set up to protect the pensions are going broke. And, oh, of course, Warren Hatch and our great friend, who's the other congressman? He'll come to me. Because Paul Ryan, because they always see those nice checks from the lobbyists. remember what they're doing. They're making it easy now for companies like UPS to back out of their contracts. UPS is going to save billions of dollars, because Ryan and these other crooked congressmen, the lobbyists, are paying them so that they can back out of their contracts. Unbelievable, isn't it? I forgot what the number was. I think they're going to save $4 billion. So to pay Ryan $300,000 and pay Warren Hatch $400,000 to make sure there's a vote at midnight, Christmas Eve, so that they can put in that these people that companies can back out of their plans. These companies are going to save billions. But what a crisis we got with these pensions, and they're telling us we're going to grow to a 4-5% GDP. What are you, nuts? It's unbelievable. It's just crazy. The unfunded companies, there's about, right now there is about 1,500 companies that are unfunded, that they don't have enough money. There's shortfalls. Right across this country, they have big shortfalls. And the problem is the managers that manage these things, even though we had a 285% rally in the stock market, they still were unable to turn those funds, those pension funds, positive. Can you imagine? Why? Because fees, stock buybacks. This is unbelievable. So what's going to happen? Trump's got to face it. This is going to be a big deal for Trump. So, this is going to hurt. Why? Because it's going to fix this problem, to fund these pensions, where's the money coming from? So that means that if they're going to fix this problem, then how are they going to fix the problem to reduce the national debt that's slowing our economy and is the reason why Obama was the first president who could not get to a GDP of 3% on an annualized basis? Because of all the debt. You got to reduce the national debt. You got to reduce the budget deficits. You can't be paying $1 trillion a year or more, Congress, than they take in. So there's only so much money. So the 16-person committee, the lobbyists have gone to them since Obama, the 16-man committee, which, by the way, this November, they're supposed to vote on it. But guess what? Nothing's happening because the 60 members have all been paid off. Well, the majority of them, the leaders have been paid off to make sure they don't fix it. They don't fix it because they can't fix, if they fix that, then they can't work on reducing the budget deficits. They're not going to do that anyways. This is great. Now, the Pension Benefit Guaranty Corporation, the government agency that insures these pensions. Remember, if you're in a pension fund, you pay a little dues that goes to the government for this Pension Benefit Guaranty Corporation, and they're supposed to guarantee your pension if the company goes broke or the pension is unfunded. They're supposed to guarantee it. It's not happening. Not happening. First of all, they don't have enough money. In 2017, the agency paid $141 million in financial assistance to 72 companies, these pension plans, and they're broke. They're broke. They're going to collapse, and they want to collapse. The government wants to collapse the PBGC because they don't want to have to fund it. Because we don't have enough money for that and to reduce the national debt. Now, this problem, remember, started in 2008. And when Obama got in office in 2009, he's done nothing. He kept kicking the can down the road. And as I said, these crooks who run these funds, most of them, they're terrible. They wouldn't know a good stock if they tripped over it. They weren't making any money. So these funds are still in the red. We got 1,400 companies, plans that are $553 billion in the red after the market rallied 280%. What are you, nuts? We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if your person says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits.
Well, that puts me $13,087 in 2 days.
I'm up like 15%.
I'm up $5,000 in a month and a half.
I'm up about 15% for this year. I'm up $28,000 since November.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's Gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. The market turned, well, green. It started out, we were down, we were negative. Now it's flat. The market's struggling. The banks are what's really trying to drive this market. As I said the other day, I got my gang members into the banks, and they're doing quite well. The banks are up since we got in, somewhere around, let's average up about 5%, 4 to 5% in the last week or so. So they're driving the market, and on my MV2 chart, they're doing beautifully. Told us when to get in. We're still in. And the beautiful thing, anybody can get in. It's when to get out. That's the important thing. That's when you capture your profits. You got to make sure you're out before it falls, before the institutions pull their money out, see? So that's been, so right now, we've been in a correction mode, the stock market, for 5 months, meaning the market dropped since January 26, 11%, and has yet recaptured or clawed back that 11%. That's the longest ever that a stock market was in a correction mode. So that means not making an all-time new high. So now they're trying to take the banks, because the banks do lead the market, and they're front-loading the banks. They're giving them printing money given to them to buy their own shares to push their stocks up. So we've been really successful. I asked you in the last couple of days, please join the gang. What I'm going to do is, if you recall, last month, I said I was going to start a group of 25 to follow me with my MV2 color-coded chart for a month. And so we're almost at the end of the month right now. We're the 25th. So I'm going to start another group of 25. So that's my first group. We call them Group A. Now I'm going to start a Group B. And because I'd like to get another group going, same thing. If you're busy, if you don't want, if you're not, you just don't want to have to go through the hassle of learning. You just follow the simple video, and it just gives you the instruction when to buy, when to sell. But you're coached all the way through. 3 times in a day, you get an update video on a stock that our gang is in. So, for example, we've had a good, I'll just give you a couple here. We had JP Morgan, okay, is up about, let's say the banks are up 5%. Okay, we haven't been in them that long. We also had a couple more stocks, like AMD. We had a very good run with AMD. I think that one we're up about, I think it's about 15%, 18%, something like that. And then we also had another good stock, terrific stock, is our another company called TNDM. And TNDM, my God, that's that's been doing fantastic. And all because, again, I'm using a chart that I designed that identifies when the institutions, the big hedge funds, the pension funds, hedge funds, the big insurance companies, the big investors, those are called institutions, when they come in and they follow each other, and it shows up. In fact, if you take TNDM, tandem diabetes, we have a 54% gain since April. So the people who came in, just to give you an idea, the people who came in July, the group of 25 that started, even if they got into that stock when it was green at $20, around $20, and that it's now up to around $29. That's a very nice. That they got a very. So that's about 45% if they followed me in that stock in June. Now the group, I'm saying not everybody gets in at the same time, but the most important thing is this: is to not only give you the stock, but to get you out of the stock and to coach you all the way through. Everybody has platforms, but nobody has the platform that I designed with the algorithms that I have that actually follow the institutional money. And then it turns, again, I designed this for myself because I wanted to know, I designed it so it would turn green when enough money was coming in and turn red when I saw enough money going out so I could get out of these darn things. Because that's the big problem. People don't get out of the stock. So AMDM, we did well with that one too. And so it's just an ideal way, okay, where you have a coach and then you just judge me at the end of the month. That's all. So I'm going to start today with 25. This will be my Group B, 877-600-GANG, and for 30 days you get the color-coded chart. It's free. Okay, that's free just for the month, but you got to be a gang member, $39.95, and you don't have to pay the extra $30 for the chart. That for that month, I will give that to you free, and then you follow me for a month on the stocks that we are active with, and then at the end of the month, you'll know how well you did. If you aren't making money, you're doing something wrong. So I'm going to limit it to 25 people, just like I did my first Group A. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG, and I'm going to start right now. And we will, it probably takes, I would say, last time it took us, about a day and a half we filled it. So again, it's a great opportunity, 877-600-GANG. As I say, limited to 25 people, so please give us a call. And remember, if you make money, the idea is to please donate to St. Jude. Okay, so last night, it was amazing last night. Hannity, God, he was all excited last night. He was excited about, we got this big GDP coming out. Listen to this. This is unbelievable. Listen.
Trump has the highest approval rating in his 18th month than any president since
Dr.
polling
Borkin,
began.
Except they upped their estimate for GDP growth for the second quarter to
I know.
5.
That was my next point.
You know, Sean, wait till the GDP numbers come out on Friday. If we hit 5%,
if we have 4%,
a figure we never hit.
Listen, lower expectations. The previous president in 8 years is the only president never to have 3% GDP growth in a year. GDP growth.
You were absolutely correct. It's the only president in modern U.S. history to not do that. Not one annual year, 3%
now we have more
GDP
jobs
growth.
available than people on unemployment.
Unbelievable. I'm going to tell you what they don't want you to know. Be right back. Okay. So, again, 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call. You get the color-coded chart free. Join the gang. One more time, 877-600-GANG. Follow me for the month. You get the color-coded chart free. And you just have to join the gang for $39.95, limited to 25 people. And it's we shut it off at 6 o'clock tonight. 6 o'clock tonight.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, Phil's Gang. You hear me talk about my video group. These are folks who don't have any time to learn. I do the actual investing for them. I do a video 3 times a day. All I do is follow what I do. As a result, if you were a gang member from January, we now have a 16% return for my video group. Join my gang, philsgang.com. If you're busy, it's a perfect solution.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's Gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if your person says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com in 2018. Give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. I want to correct a number on, I gave everybody the wrong number. AMD was a 13% return, and TNDM was about the same, about 16% return, okay? So, and the other stocks I have here, 4 or 5 of them, there's about returns of 5, 7%, 10%. So again, the important thing is to remember, not every gang member gets in the same time, okay? But the important thing, rather than just getting it, we can get you in. Anybody can get you in. It's important to get you out. So whether you make 5% getting in later, or you make 10% or 15% getting in earlier, whether it's 5 or 10 does not matter. What matters is you get out. If you can make a 5% return a month, every month, and I can't guarantee you that, and I can't use my back performance to show you the front performance, you can't do that. So the best thing to do is you get in, follow me for 30 days, and just judge me by my performance. At the end of a month, so you join the gang for $39.95, you get the color-coded chart for 4 weeks for free, which is about a $30 value. Don't have to pay for that. You followed my videos, and then see how well you did at the end of the month. It's that simple. And there's no way that you're not going to make money unless you're not following the video. Because getting you out is what you got to follow. You can take a monkey and throw a dart at stocks and buy a stock. But getting out and being told when to add to your position is very important. When do I add more shares? Most people add just before the stock crashes. That's the other problem. Well, that's not going to happen with you. So check it out. 877-600-GANG. This will be my B group. Call my B group. 25 people. Shut it off around, well, we'll shut it off at 6 o'clock tonight. How's that? 6 o'clock tonight, we'll shut it off. Okay, limited to 25, just like my first group. All right, I want to get back to Hannity because this was kind of fun. So Hannity last night was all excited about that, oh, we're going to get maybe a 4 or 5% return. But wait a minute. He never pointed out that this is crazy this is an estimate that the Atlanta Fed came up with of 4 to 5% for the second quarter GDP. However, they never pointed out that on an annual basis only, that President Clinton, yes, he only reached, remember, President Clinton on an annual basis, he reached a 4% GDP. Let's talk annual. Anybody can make a 3 to 4% GDP per quarter. Obama made 3% GDPs, 8 of them, during the quarters. But he never could make 3% annually. The last time that a president made a growth of GDP of 4% was President Clinton, and out of his 8 years, he did it twice, 2 quarters. Very difficult to do. Now, the only reason why Clinton was the only president that got to 4% because he had a surplus. He had a surplus. He had a surplus, I don't know what it was, a couple $1 billion, where we have a debt of $21 billion. So how do you get there? I just talked about the pension funds. That's why they're not going to help you with your pension fund. They're going to even get rid of the guarantee, the federal agency they set up to guarantee. They're going to even get rid of that because they can't do both. They can't take care of everybody's pension fund and take care of our budget deficits, which are going to be about $1 trillion a year. So Hannity never pointed out that Trump in 2017, his GDP was 2.3% for the whole year. Okay, Obama was the only president in history who never hit 3%, but he did hit 3% 8 times the quarter, a 3% quarterly. Remember, 3% on an annual basis is important because it adds 12 million new jobs and 10 trillion to your economic activity. But, President Trump did not heed the advice when he became president. Don't make the mistake and start taking credit for the stock market rally, which he did, and he learned a heavy lesson for that. He needs to also understand no president should ever take 1 quarter's worth of evidence to make a long-term projection on the economy's health. That's what he's doing right now. Oh, I'm going to hit 4 or 5%. Hannity say, oh, we're going to hit 4 or 5%. No, you're not. Here's the problem. Trump's going to find it really hard to do. Because why? Because we have the world's biggest debt pile. Debt is the biggest drag on economic GDP growth and wage growth. That's why we haven't had wage growth for 10 years. We've been stuck at 2.2%, and if you take out the inflation, we're at 0.2 wage growth. It's been stagnant. Even if, now think about this, 70% of our GDP growth comes from spending. Even if the second quarter GDP is tracking 4% growth due to what they're saying is due to the surging consumer spending that has doubled since the first quarter. That's what they're all excited about. But they need to be reminded. And the jibber-jabbers on CBC and Fox and Bloomberg, they won't admit this or tell this or say this. The problem is that surge in spending, but they're not saying it's not coming from tax cuts, the results of the tax cut, where there's more disposable income to spend. They're lying and saying it is, but it's not. The people who are benefiting are the people who are making $200,000 a year and up. The spending surge since the first quarter that they're all bragging about is going to hit 4% is coming from increased credit, increased borrowing. In other words, more debt. Credit card debt has increased. School debt has increased. Auto debt has increased. Household debt's at historic high. So is in credit card, school debt, and auto debt. All historic high. The surge in spending is coming from, not from an increase in wages and savings. It's coming from an increase in more debt. The banks are sending out more credit cards. Housing, the banks have gone now to where they're telling everybody, come on in. We don't care what your credit score. We're going to guarantee, as long as you can come in and get a mortgage, but it's going to be FHA. So even if you can't afford the house, we don't care. If it goes in foreclosure, we don't care. We'll still give you the money because the taxpayers are going to bail us out because it's guaranteed by the taxpayer, called FHA. So this whole thing about how fantastic the economy is growing, and we're going to be growing this big surge the second quarter to 4%. Wouldn't that be nice if we could have said that came from savings? That came from good jobs. In June, remember we had the jobs? We had 145,000 jobs. All they were part-time jobs. So we gained 145,000 part-time, but we lost 85,000 high-paying full-time jobs. This whole thing is a joke. You can't grow an economy without growing wages. You got to grow wages. And you can't grow wages unless companies are taking their profits and plowing it back into the company to increase productivity, which increases wages. Housing, if things were so good. Yesterday I talked about housing, how so far out of reach house prices are now. It's not because of this. Everybody's making so much money, okay, that they have so much money that they're buying houses. There's none left. No, it's because Obama took out of the inventory hundreds of thousands of homes that were being foreclosed on. He gave all those homes that were being foreclosed by banks to the hedge funds. So there's few homes left. The homes that were not being foreclosed on, they skyrocketed. But wages didn't increase. Now we're seeing that the houses are, the existing home sales are diving. Okay, new home building homes, they're diving. Those sales, new home sales are dying. Existing home sales, they're all falling for the third straight month. People don't have the money. They don't have the money. But now the banks are saying, well, don't worry. We'll give you a loan, an FHA loan. So if you lose your house, we don't care. We'll have the taxpayers pay for it. What are you, nut? We have a pile of debt, man. That's why we're not going to hit.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney at philsgang.com. Bill Bunkley, a friend and colleague, has been diagnosed with cancer. Bill has contributed so much to our community over the years as host of Faith Talk here at Salem Communication. Bill is now putting his faith in you. Bill needs to raise $30,000 for medical procedures. So please, go to philsgang.com, where I have posted a link for Bill's GoFundMe page. Please remember Bill in your prayers.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome to Phil's Gang. Today, again, we're just like we did last month. We took on a group of 25, call them A group. Now, today, we're starting to take on a group. We'll call you the B group. And again, you just follow me during the month on the stocks that my gang engages. You don't have to come to class. You don't have to do anything. Okay, you just follow me, which I use my color-coded chart that I designed that gives me my buy and sell signals, which follows the cash from the institutions going in and going out. Now, it's not important. Look, all you got to think about is, can I make over a year a 10% return? Over a year's time. If you follow the video, which I change 3 times a day on the specific stocks I give. Look, the bank stocks, I just gave some bank stocks out about, 5 days ago? About 5 days ago. Most of those stocks in 5 days are up 5%. Never mind 5% for a month or 5% for a year. They're up 5%. But the important thing is to keep that 5%. Most people give it all back because they stay in too long because they don't know when to get out. And that's why I designed my chart to get you out. And as important, when is it the time to add even more shares? A lot of people add shares right before the stock is going to come back and retrace back about 10%, while you give all your profits back and you're losing money because you added the wrong time. You don't have to go to class. You don't have to learn anything. You just follow my video that I change it up 3 times during the day. 3 times during the day. And in the afternoon, if you want to participate, we always have what we call Working Investor Group, which is archived, which has the same 5 stocks I trade every day all year, the same 5. And you just follow what I am doing. Exactly what I'm doing with the color-coded chart. Green to buy, red to sell. Okay? So, again, 877-600-GANG. 877-600-GANG is $39.95. You get the use of, for 4 weeks, the color-coded chart, so you see how I do it. The MV2, which is about the same thing, about $30 value. And at the end of 4 weeks, just judge me. Like the Group A, they're going to judge me. Now, obviously, some people don't make money because they don't follow the rules. They don't follow the instructions. Not everybody gets into stock at the same time, so not everybody's going to have the same return. So you got to decide at the end of the month, how do you feel? Was it worth it for you? Are you making more money than you ever made in a 401k or with some broker or planner? That's the judgment you're going to make. So I'm asking you to make that judgment. Judge me on my performance for 4 weeks. Invest $39.95 in yourself rather than some planner, some dope. All right, 877-600-GANG. It'll be shut off at 6 o'clock tonight, limited to 25. All right, I want to keep going here. I'm running out of time. All right, so we were talking about, everybody's excited about this 4% GDP for the quarter. Everybody's looking at the wrong thing. Here's what you got to be looking at. The U.S. debt has grown under Obama an astonishing 123%. 123% from 9.4 trillion to 21 trillion. At the same time, our economy under Obama, before Trump came in, was growing an anemic 14 trillion to 19 trillion. That means Trump picked up from Obama a debt that was increasing, okay, that was growing 36% faster than the economy he was growing. So Obama was growing debt 36% faster than the economy. You can't grow an economy that way because wages aren't going up. Now, the big thing is the budget deficit. Now, the same Atlanta Fed who is saying that we're going to have a 4% GDP for the second quarter, right? Remember, they estimated a budget deficit at the end of our fiscal year, this September, right around the corner, at $450 billion. Wrong. They just revised it yesterday. They were wrong. It's not going to be 450. It's going to be 890 billion. These guys are never right. They revised the 2019 budget deficit, meaning the money they spend more money than they take in, from $525 billion. They're going to spend, the budget was, well, in 2018, they're going to spend $450 billion more than they take in. No, it was $890 billion. Then they said, well, in 2019, Congress is going to spend $525 billion more than they take in. Wrong. They're going to spend $1.1 trillion. So why would we be so lucky to think they will be right on the GDP estimate for the second quarter at 4%? But even if they were correct, let's say they were correct, even if they were correct for the quarter, who cares about the quarter? Even if they were correct, it doesn't matter because the spending is coming from increased credit. The banks are increasing everybody's credit, giving them more credit cards, increasing their credit so they can go and borrow money for a car, borrow money for a boat. That's not growth. That's debt that's growing. You want to get wages to grow, so people are buying a boat with cash. Remember our parents? If you're a baby boomer, our parents never spent a penny, and they never bought anything until they had the cash. If we hit an annual GDP of 3%, we're going to be lucky. Look, let's put this thing in perspective. Clinton, he's the only president hit a 4% GDP twice in 8 years, an annualized GDP. Out of 8 years, 2 years he hit it. But remember, when he hit it, he didn't have a $21 trillion debt. He had a $1.5 or $2 billion surplus. Our debt is going out through the crazy. The budget deficit is the big problem. That's murder. Because the consequences with budget deficit, we're spending now $1 trillion more than we're taking. Remember what Trump did? He increased our debt by almost $400 billion for defense and general spending, and then he gave that $1.5 trillion tax cut that only benefited those people who are making $150,000 and more. So the budget deficit The amount of the money our Congress is spending is insane. They're spending more than taking in, so the consequences are severe. All budget deficits are added to our national debt, and that has to be financed. When we're spending $1 trillion more than we take in a year, that's added to our national debt. So instead of $21 trillion, it's $22 trillion. We have to finance that national debt. So to finance it, you have to attract buyers of our 10-year Treasury. So you have to increase the yields, the interest, to get them, the Chinese and France and Germany and Saudis to buy our debt. So we give them higher yield. So what does that mean? The 10-year yield goes up. That means the 30-year fixed-rate mortgage goes up. That means the banks aren't writing as many mortgages. That's the problem with the banks right now. They're hurting because they can't write mortgages because people aren't making enough money that by raising rates, it's out of reach for them. So that's why Obama's presidency was a failure. He could never get wages up. It was always give. And now we got the pensions. I just explained at the beginning of the show. Pensions are a killer. I mean, pensions are going to be a killer on our growth. So let's take advantage of it, you and me. So join my gang, and we're doing beautifully. We're doing beautifully. So I'm starting my B group, 25 people. I'll shut it off at 6 o'clock tonight. 877-600-GANG. You get your free chart, the color-coded chart, the same exact chart that I make every decision, and you see me doing it because I explain to you why we're buying or why we're holding or why we're going to sell or why we're going to add more money on this video, and the video is 3 times a day. And then eventually, when you feel comfortable, then you'll get the you then get the MV2 color-coded chart, Lisa, and then you pick your own stocks, and to get your family to do it. It's a simple buy-sell system. If you don't know what green is and red is, I don't know what I can do for you. I have no clue what I can do for you if you don't know what green and red is. So it's easy. The hardest part is to explain to people when all these jibber-jabbers come out and they lie to us and tell us how great the economy is when it's not. And that's why Trump said, I'm upset that we got to raise rates because he knows it's going to kill the mortgage business, it's going to kill the banks, it's going to kill our economy, it's going to kill the pensions, it's unbelievable. Listen to this.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm shocked on all counts. I thought that 631,000 new homes built in any given year was a pretty strong number. You got me on that one.
He's shocked. He's shocked. Well, maybe he better become a gang member. 877-600-GANG. The offer lasts to 6 o'clock tonight. Get your free chart, $30 value. Got to join the gang for $39.95 to get the value.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.